What's up everyone? It's been a really long time since I've made a video, so I just wanted to show face, and today we're going to be drawing a frog. So I wore my Frog and Toad shirt, and I was gonna film myself turning around in my chair all cool, but like my cat is in my seat and he's having a really good time, so I just wanted to let him enjoy where he's sitting right now. So cute. Anyway, this is the sketch that we're going to be drawing. It's a little wizard frog, and yeah, let's get started. So I brought him into Photoshop and turned the opacity down so we can trace him. And the next thing I like to do is check my canvas size, but you'll probably do this at the beginning. I try to keep mine around like 5 inches or so I have more space, but it's large enough to where it'll be sticker size and I can adjust the size like accordingly. So I have my lines layer, and the next thing I do is pick a color of which I would like the outline to be, and I'm gonna go with this dark purple. And this is me just checking what mode the artboard is in, because we will be printing these, so CMYK is the mode that you want to be in order to print. So here I think I just used one of the default Photoshop brushes that's like the chalk pastel brush, and I do it at a very small point size, like around like, what is that, like 15 or 10, because I don't really like thick lines, but I do like this style of brush and I think I'm gonna use it more often. And I set the smoothing to 41% or so because I'm not the best with straight lines, so I just use that sometimes. And I'm just gonna follow along my initial sketch paths and yeah, just block in all of these lines. And when I was initially trying to design like the cover of the book that he's reading, I was thinking of something like ornate or with like a really intricate pattern, but I didn't want it to take away from the frog himself. So I just decided on an eye because I feel like eyes are kind of like witchy in a way, or like magic. In like fantasy, like seeing an eye on a book is pretty cool. It reminds me of monsters a little bit. Oh my god, I just remembered why I thought that was a thing. It's because in Hocus Pocus, there's literally an eye on their spellbook. So there you go. It was like in the back of my mind and it came to light. That's awesome. Anyway, yeah, so finishing up these lines, and I'm really excited to color this. And yeah, I think I like how this looks, so the outline is now done, and now it's time for color. So I make another layer underneath the lines that I drew, and it makes coloring a bit easier. So I start with a darker color for the base, and I'm gonna build up highlights as I go. And I try to keep in the lines, but if I don't, I'll just go back in and erase them later. And here I am choosing a background color because I think I want the sticker to be like cut out but still have a purple background instead of like a white background or a white border like I usually do. When choosing the pattern of the wizard hat, I was going very thinking very basic wizard hat with like the yellow stars and like a purple or blue color to it. And it's funny because if you Google wizard hat, like at least 3 of those pictures show up, but I think it's good enough for what I'm trying to do here, and I'm really liking how it turned out so far. I honestly don't have much more to talk about at this point. I mean, here I'm just trying to make the cover look cool and being random with the pattern on it. I thought like some gold accents would be nice in the corners and around the eye. And at one point, you'll see me run to Google to look up patterns for inspiration, and I end up going with something pretty simple. And again, like, I didn't want it to look too crazy because the main star is the frog, so we want to let him shine, you know? Alright, so we're wrapping up the drawing here, and I'm just adding a few extra sparkles because I really want to sell that like it's a magic book. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. But then I realized I missed a spot. So we're going back in, we're changing it, and ta-da! He's done! I'm overall really happy with the stickers. I really like the size and the color. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to catch the error before sending it off to print, so that is still there, but it's still pretty cute in my opinion. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.